How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm Azag. Quick little video today. A couple black metal vinyls to show, as well as a couple metal or rock albums that I've recently acquired. And also a quick shout out at the end for hitting 50 subs. So stick around and see what we got. Alright, so the first album we're going to show is a black metal vinyl. And then, of course, that is Pagan Hellfire on the Path to Triumph. This is their 2013 full length. Just really killer stuff, and yeah, I really like the negative imagery artwork here, like medieval castle type deal. But yeah, just an absolute burner of an album. Really good Canadian black metal. I do own one other album of theirs on CD. I do want to pick up the rest of it, especially any full lengths that they have. But this is a great album in my opinion. I think it has enough of that second wave influence, just the right amount of raw production, of course mixed in with some pretty killer modern techniques as well. Just great. I think I might actually pick this up on. I think you can get it on a cassette through Tour de Garde, but I'm not sure. I might go ahead and pick that up just to have it. Sorry about that glare, guys. Just black vinyl. I just wanted to show you the labels. It continues that same art theme. So you can kind of see the bright light there. I have not spun this yet because it kind of needs cleaned, as you probably could see in the reflections. But yeah, it's next to be cleaned up, and then we're going to give it a spin, see how it sounds. But like I said, I've listened to it on YouTube, things like that, and it's a phenomenal album. Really happy to get that into my collection physically. And yeah, so let's see what else we got. Alright, so this next one is a reissue vinyl that I picked up recently, and I was really happy to get a hold of it for the price that I did for being brand new. Replacing a vinyl that I had a while back that took some damage through a move that we did. But yeah, really happy. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I think pretty much everybody knows this album by now. But yeah, that's Bertsum with Philosophem. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Just a really solid album. I mean, everybody's talked about this in the past. There's no reason to keep bringing it up, but yeah, really happy to get this back in my collection on vinyl. Like I said, I had one get pretty jacked up in a move a few years back, and been really upset about that. So when I saw this pop up available, I had to jump on it. It is the 2 LP version. It's a really nice, sturdy, hardbound gatefold. Just killer stuff. I think Dunkelheit and Jesus Todd is some of my favorite black metal tracks of all time, and this is one of the most relaxing albums for me. I could put this on and fall asleep any time of the day. So yeah, Bertsum, Philosophem, really happy to get that back physically in my collection again. So yeah, stick around. We got a couple more CDs to show, and then we'll get to the thank you and shout outs for the hitting 50 subs. Alright, so this next one is by an artist that I would hope everybody's very familiar with at this point in time. This is an album that I had digitally on my Google Play, but got on his personal distro and went ahead and picked up a physical copy. And of course, that's Doyle with Abominator. Just a ridiculously good album. Just perfect mix of metal, punk, and just amazing. The artwork is fantastic, very Misfits-esque. Of course, if for some reason you're unfamiliar, this guy played guitar in the Misfits for a long time. Dr. Chud from the Graves era also played drums on this album. Alex Story from Cancer Slug, vocalist. This is a kind of a super group all on its own if you follow any of these artists. I picked this up on the Monster Man Records distro, from Doyle's own shop, and man, this is one of my favorite albums of all time, I have to say. Not much more you can do with it. It's heavy, it's got killer riffs. Yeah, it's Doyle doing Doyle on guitar, maybe too many pinch harmonics, squeals here and there, but it's solid. Along with Alex Story's vocals, you can't really go wrong with this record. Man, I'm gonna have to move this other light. That glare is ridiculous. I apologize. I will fix that before the next video. And that kind of rolling into the next disc is kind of funny. Somebody just got this to me for a gift, which I actually gifted to somebody else not too long ago because I did have this. I gave it one listen. I wasn't really into it as much as the Abominator album, but this is As We Die, or Doyle 2. I believe Black Metal Rebellion was the recipient of the gift package I did with this in it. There was just something about it on the first listen where I couldn't get into it. But yeah, somebody bought me this one, which is really cool. It's got the alternate cover, so it doesn't have his actual face, which is what I believe is on the original. But fun, second, third spin, it's starting to grow on me a little bit. Dr. Chud no longer in the project for this album, but of course Alex Story is still the vocalist, and just killer live shots there, Doyle and Alex. Just amazing artwork, screenshots of the band there. It's very colorful, very Graves era Misfits-esque with how the artwork and the lyrics and everything are in the books. But that's an awesome shot there of Alex and Doyle. Yeah, this one seemed a little heavier, I guess. And I was hoping it would go a little bit more of the the punk style that I was looking for, but I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it is growing on me, and I'm glad I gave it another chance. So I'm glad Black Metal Rebellion got himself a copy, and I've got a copy again, and starting to grow on me. But yeah, so that's As We Die and Abominator, two great records, really. They feel a little different to me. I feel like Abominator was a little more, Misfits style, to where the other one just seems a little bit more, it's a little punchier, less nonsense, I guess. But I'm going to give it another listen. It's, like I said, starting to grow on me quite a bit, and there's actually a couple tracks on here I'm getting really fond of. God of Flies and Beast Like Me, and Blood on the Axe is really good. That's probably my favorite one on there so far. But yeah, that about wraps it up for the CDs. So sorry about the weird cutoff there. We actually were having a pretty rough storm outside. Lost power for a few minutes there. So I grabbed myself another beer and figured I'd chill and wait for it, and just came back on, so figured I'd wrap this video up. I just wanted to say to anybody who watched this, I really appreciate the views and the comments and the support so far since bringing my channel back to life. It's been years since I've done this. I maybe have 15, 16 videos out. Been doing it for maybe 2 months tops. And yesterday I finally went over the, actually I shouldn't say finally, I mean I think it's happened quicker than I thought, hit the 50 subscriber mark. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there who's subscribed and continues to watch, like, and comment on the videos. It means a lot to me. It gives me motivation to keep going. A little bit of future for that. If we hit 100 subs, I will do a pretty big giveaway. Yeah, so I can't say thank you enough. I know I'm a pretty bland dude. I don't show emotional things very well, but I am very happy and very pleased that anybody has taken the time to watch any of this content. A shout out to Black Metal Rebellion. Jesse, you're awesome. I appreciate the encouragement and support to get back into this. Your channel's amazing. And man, keep doing what you do, and the rest of us will catch up to you at some point. But yeah, again, thank you to everybody who's taken the time to support the channel. More to come. I'm finishing editing a gaming video to release this week, as well as a couple other things I'm working on for horror-related stuff, and a video around YouTube channels that I'm fond of, and some recent ones that I've just come across that I think you guys should check out. So that's it from the Abyss this time, everybody. Hails and horns, and we'll see you real soon.